I go into these darker spaces. I don't even know how to explain it. Both my brain and my heart are racing. That's the high I feel when I'm creating. Every time I close my eyes and go to sleep.
Yo, what's good, boys? Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Listen, in today's video, we're talking about everything you need to know about the slide mechanic in Fortnite. I'm going to show you guys some really cool ways you can use it in game and also some really cool ways on how to implement it into your builds. So let's waste no more time. Let's get right into it.
And I bring my thoughts along with me, so you.
Alright, boys, so first things first, we need to talk about the hold time. So the slide hold time is how long you have to press down for you to actually slide. So a lot of people just say, yo, put it all the way to the left to get zero delay on it. But that's actually not smart, because whenever you're in game and you're looting somebody or you're in somebody's box and you're not trying to slide, you will slide accidentally, and it's super annoying. It's got me killed a couple times. So I found that 0.110 is the best sliding time. When I want to slide, I slide, and when I want to crouch, I crouch. There's no in between, and I don't ever mess up. And you guys can mess around with this a little, but this is what I'm going to stick to for a while. All right, boys, so back to the sliding mechanic. It is going to take a while for everybody to learn, but it is going to create a huge skill gap in the game. So if you're not trying to learn it now, you really need to, and definitely practice with it a lot. But I do want to show you guys some really cool examples of what you can do with the slide and how you can implement it into your game. So let's go and hop into that right now. So something that I learned today, you can actually gain a lot of momentum whenever you're gliding to be able to slide after your glide. If you're trying to get into zone or you're trying to create a gap in between you and your opponent, this will give you that much more distance after your glide. So here's another example of what you can use in game. If you're trying to get in somebody's box, you can actually slide in and jump just like the old exploit, except you don't have to stand in front of the wall. It's way more safe to jump into somebody's box quickly just like this, rather than the old way of just standing right in front and pickaxing the wall twice and then exploiting in. And another way to do it is whenever you exploit in, you can slide afterwards to slide to the very back of your opponent's box, because they'll expect that way less than they would rather than somebody just hopping right in. And here's a reference for how far you would jump into your opponent's box when you exploited the old way. That's why sliding after you get into your opponent's box is that much more powerful, and your opponent doesn't see it coming and you do, so you'll be able to line up your shots a little bit easier. So here's a really cool protected side jump that you can do to gain more momentum and gain height faster. It's a little hard to learn, but just make sure whenever you slide to place the stair behind you so you won't get shot from your opponent. This one's not super useful, but you can slide into a double edit and drop into somebody's box from somewhere that they would totally not expect it. This one's pretty specific on what situation you actually use it in, but if you do pull it off, it'd probably throw your opponent off pretty well. Now, when it comes to sliding while you're fighting somebody, that's just going to develop over time, but it's really important to practice it. Just like editing and just like piece control, we naturally use those two things while we fight, but sliding is brand new, so it's going to take a while. But if you're going to take anything that I say from this video, it's this: practice sliding as much as you can. And if you can be ahead of the curve, it'll help you throw off even the best players that won't see this coming, that aren't really used to it. So it's really important to practice. But yo, I know this was short, but if you did like this video, go ahead and click the one in the top right. The algorithm thinks you'd like it, and it would really help out my channel. But yo, if you made it this far, comment down below Chapter 3 Fortnite. I just want to see who the real ones are. And yo, next video is going to be an input delay and FPS boost guide, so make sure you subscribe for that. But that's all I got for you, boys. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Much love, yo. Peace.